One common myth is this, that when somebody, when adolescent girls get periods, now she is an adult. And the adult context here is she is sexually mature, hence we need to keep more watch on her, and hence we need to keep her home. Otherwise, with her sexual desires all coming out, what if she runs away with someone? So if you have your periods now, which means number one, you're ready to get pregnant, which is thought to be the function of women. Unfortunate but true. So number one, you're ready to get married. Get married before you have those sexual arousals or any vague understanding or information about it from friends and anybody, or you take any such step. Before anything of that happens, let's get her married. Hmm. Puberty is there, let's get her married, or let's keep more watch on her. Hmm. So that is one stigma. That is one myth. Another myth is period blood is a dirty blood. And this is something I feel, see, all the myths and stigma that I'm talking about, one thing I want you to know, it has nothing to do with level of education or your residence. People living in modern cities, metro cities, they also have this. And people who are highly educated, they also have this. The cannot talk about it. Chichi, it's so dirty to talk about it. What kind of a girl are you who initiates conversation about it? So these are very common. This period shaming and myths are very, very common. And another such common myth, which I have seen in many of my friends also, is period blood is a dirty blood. Okay. Now see, biologically, what we are taught is that because you did not get pregnant, the egg and things which are prepared, it gets broken, and then it comes out with the blood from your vagina. Simple. But then how it is taken is, it is something very, very disgusting. Now what I feel, or and this is something, I'll be very honest, I also have had this idea for so long in my life that this is dirty, or this is, let's not talk about it, kind of a phenomena. But then I see it in a very broader way, a very larger way, that this biological system, as somebody mentioned in the beginning, is such a healthy thing happening to women. Imagine this not happening. Had this not been there, no pregnancy, no baby, no, continuation of generations, and yes, no purification of things that are happening inside, the dirt not coming out. So though it is, what is coming out is dirty, but the entire process, the whole concept of menstruation is so pure and healthy, I would say. This is a gift, um, not in all senses, but yes, it is something which is given to women only, and should not be seen in a way that it propagates the myths and shaming, especially at least in women. Okay. And that brings me to my next point, perception and attitude related studies. So this was more for, if anybody here who is a psychology student, I can see many of my students attending it. This is, those who are interested in this topic can do such studies, perception and attitude related studies, that how people view it, especially how men view it, what do they understand about it, what do they understand about premenstrual syndrome, and many such things related to it. So these things we need. Why? Because when anybody is trying to work in an NGO setup, or who goes to, when Bijoy mentioned about awareness programs, to be able to give awareness, we first need to know what is lacking. in terms of awareness, and then that's exactly what we need to point out, or what we need to consider. Okay. Yes.